Hello Blindies, welcome back to my review, and today I have brought NECA's Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees action figure, and this is the apparently 2009 or a reboot version of Jason Voorhees himself. And I did watch the film, and it was absolutely terrifying. Just the fact that this Jason Voorhees is really intelligent, he's fast, and he's strong. I mean, he's Jason Voorhees, and you know, and this guy's just absolutely, he's tall as hell. So I somehow ended up being a fan of this version of Jason Voorhees as well, among the OG versions as well. But this is also my favorite Jason Voorhees now, so I have brought it here today. And the packaging is quite simplistic at the front, just a movie poster. And let me adjust the brightness. And it's very simplistic, and I do like it though. Sideways, the back side. A group of young adults discover a boarded up Camp Crystal Lake, where they soon encounter Jason Voorhees and his deadly intentions. Very awesome. And you see some of the promotional images over here, and it is really nice. And I'm pretty sure that this bonfire thing comes from Jason Part 2 action figure, because I used to own it before. I no longer have it. But they have the reissued version of Part 2 Jason upcoming, available for pre-order right now, so I might get that later on. And even more images of him. The side. I already had everything outside of the box, and you have even more promotional image of himself. So that is pretty much it. And by the way, my copy is manufactured in 2019. The last two number indicates the year that this guy was manufactured, and this, I believe, was a reissued version, because I'm confident enough that there was a 2018 release of this guy, which I think was the first version of this particular Jason. And I want to get through the accessory first before we get through the Jason Voorhees himself. First, we do have... Oh, I put it upside down. It's quite confusing. So it's a sack head, or like a thing. It's definitely, I can tell this was heavily inspired by Part 2 Jason, and I do like the design. I like how the eyes are doing a little bit of death stare to downwards, and it is quite interesting. And all these, it's not a bandage, but yeah, it's a sack, so, but it's nicely wrapped around. I really do like the design. Interesting thing is that this plastic piece is curved all the way inwards, though this will have to be attached like this when you attach it to the body, so this piece at the back that flops around has to stay outwards, but it was intentionally made in this way. When you get it out of the packaging, you can just tell. And there's a peg here, very simplistic. So yeah, nothing crazy going on, but I do like the head. Nextly, we do have a gripping hand. This is a smaller size gripping hand in terms of its radius between the fingers, and it is useful for himself to attach any one-handed weapon and things. I'll show you right now in a bit, but yeah, the veins are nicely sculpted and all. I just wish there was a little bit of more black wash outside, which I can definitely customize, but I'm not a type of guy who usually customize figure. I just like to let them be. Nextly, we have the iconic machete of Jason Voorhees, and you see the blade is getting larger as it goes to the top, reaches to the top, and it is nice. It's metallic silver and black handle. I do like it. It is awesome. It's very simplistic though, nothing crazy going on. Again, we do have my favorite weapon, the axe. He uses his both hands and just throws it to the victim, and somehow manages to get this thing not attached, but get through the victim's back as he sprints when you look at the movie. And it is awesome. And I'm not sure, it's because I feel like the handles are too thick and kind of short, but I doubt it, because I'm pretty confident that this thing is quite accurate to the movie. I might have to watch it again, it's been a while. But yeah, it is almost like a real wood-like texturing that this piece has, This black dry brushings done, all these like rusted, like metallic paint application that has been made and painted through the X. This is awesome. I do like it. Nextly, we do have this thing. I don't know what you call it, but it's not a sickle, I guess, but you have this thing, whatever you call it. Nothing crazy. So yeah. Nextly, we do have this ice breaking sickle or slash hammer or whatever you call it again. I don't exactly remember when this guy used it in the movie, but I might have to watch it again. But it's a pretty cool weapon. You see it reflects the lights, and it shines. That is awesome. The handle is really nicely done too. Simplistic. Last weapon, or last accessory. We do have a screwdriver. So, it is cool. It's in like dark greenish color for the handle. And yeah, it is nicely done. Of course, you cannot use this to unscrew any of your figures or toys, because it's so small. It's meant for Jason's accessory. It's meant for him to use it. And yeah, let's get rid of all of the accessories right now and move on to the figure. Okay, we do have Jason Voorhees himself, and I absolutely love this thing. It is awesome, it's gorgeous, and it has a slightly different paint application compared to the original release and the reissued version. Man, tongue twisters. The reissued version. And yeah, like, especially this black wash that they have gave for the inner t-shirt over here. You see the eye, and it's definitely menacing. One of the eyes very, what do you call it? Not distorted, but it's in white. I mean, does it make sense if I call the eye distorted? Let me know. But the jackets are nicely done, quite glossy, and I do like it. I really do like it. Rubbery material for the jacket, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I do want to show you the mask first. The only thing that really bothers me is the seam you can see at each side of the mask over here. It looks hella weird, and it does bother me somehow. But yeah, I guess it's fine. You can gently take this piece off, and inside a mask, this is how it looks. That's cool. Jason's mask. Boom. And you have Jason's inner headpiece. Wow, look at that. It's definitely menacing. Like, especially the fact that it has long pieces of hair at the back and at the one side, on its left side. It is kind of crazy if you think about it. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Rob Zombie's Myers. You know, when he used the pumpkin mask before using the iconic Myers mask. That guy also had a long hair as a kid as well. That's why, from what I remember. So kind of reminds me of that. The inner t-shirt again, black wash, some ripped apart pieces, nicely done. These jacket, you know, the lighting is really what makes this guy look glossy as hell. But in real life, he's not as, you know, he's not too glossy as what you see in the video right now. But the texture is really nicely done. It's like those, you know, pre-cutted like pork chops so that you can, I don't know, season it or something. Kind of reminds me of those pattern. But yeah, that's really nicely done. And for the pants, this guy has this machete pocket, whatever you call it, and it is connected through this rubbery material. So you just gotta be really careful when you articulate the left leg of this guy. Well, left of the Jason's leg. Everything else is just fine. I'm not a big fan of the painting here at the knee, actually. It kind of looks cheaply or poorly painted, in my opinion, compared to other NECA figures that I've been collecting so far. But the shoes are nicely done. The weatherings all over the pants, even at the backside. It's pretty cool. And yeah, nothing too crazy going about this Jason, but I do love it. So when it comes to the articulation, Jason's head rotates side to side, it moves down and upwards. It's just a little stiff on mine. He can definitely do a little bit of pivot. I can forcefully move it, but I really am doubting to do so because I don't want to break it. The arm does hinge up, no bicep swivel, single jointed arm, side to side rotation, wrist swivel, and there's there's a hinge as well. The torso's in ball joint. the leg does split in like a ratchet joint, and the leg does move forwards and backwards. It does, and both of the legs move at the same time. That's kind of same for the structure of all the Jason figures that I've been collecting so far. A single hinged leg which moves up at 90 degrees. The feet has a pivot. Yeah, it does have side-to-side rotation. It does have up and down hinge, but it is incredibly stiff for my figure. I do not want to risk breaking it. So yeah, that is it for the articulation. So do you like this figure or not? Let me know down in the comments below, because I really do like this figure actually. And there are some bootlegs available for this guy, which you cannot really tell a massive difference besides the I don't know, like the box art. It's slightly different when it comes to the lighting or like a brightness of this, some of the corner of the mask from the illustrator. But you know, like the bootleg version, I've seen some reviews of it, and it seemed quite phenomenal. But again, I'm not a really type of guy who collects bootleg figure, and so yeah. I'm extremely careful when I buy NECA figures all the time, because there are just way too many bootlegs for a NECA figure. But yeah, so please do be aware of, you know, the existence of bootleg Jason figure of this version as well. Then there's a lot of them, and yeah, just to make sure you watch a lot of different review videos besides mine as well, and compare it to the figure that you're willing to get. And yeah, hope that kind of helped. And if you are a big fan of Jason or if you started to get interested into this rebooted Jason, why not get this one for yourself, because it is definitely an amazing piece. It's somewhat big as well for a 7-inch scale figure. I think this guy will stand about 8 inches at least. Not 7, but yeah, quite interesting. Anyways, that is pretty much it for today's video, and I'll see you in next review video. Stay tuned, because there are even more horror stuffs that you are gonna discover.